true religion is to lift up the hands that hang down and strengthen the feeble knees. And that really is true religion. About 10 years ago, this month, my daughter lay in a hospital bed and was not expected to live. And she's only alive today because of the kindness of others who made it possible by donating part of their lungs so she could have a lung transplant. I was sitting up here thinking about that, thinking about her life has been blessed immensely because of the kindness of others. And I think we are all in that position. We're all blessed because of the kindness of others. I remember reading a story years ago about a man. It was a story about a man who died, and he was greeted by an angel. And the angel said, "Here, let me show you hell." And he walked him into a big room, and there was a lot of people surrounding a big soup bowl or stew bowl. And they had long spoons. And they were starving because the spoons were so long they couldn't reach the food with their mouth. I mean, they couldn't reach their mouth with the food. The spoons were too long. They would dip it in the soup when they couldn't reach their mouth. So they were starving and they were miserable. And then the angel said, "Come, let me show you heaven." He took him into another room. There was another group of people with an identical situation, except for they were happy and they looked wonderful. There was a stew pot in the middle, just like the first situation. The spoons were just as long. The man said to the angel, "I don't understand. It's exactly the same. Heaven and hell. What's changed?" He said, but in heaven they've learned to feed one another. So we all need to cooperate to feed one another. And that's really the message of Pathway. So I appreciate the opportunity to participate in some small way. I greatly appreciate Bishop and Sister Burton being here with Brother Oakes and Brother Porter, and for their support and all that that represents, and for each of you being here as well. I think when we think about anything that we've done that's important in this life, it can be summarized with kindness. And I appreciate the kindness of so many here making it possible. Jesus said, "Suffer the little children to come unto me and forbid them not, for such is the kingdom of God." And that's what this is all about. That's what's touched my heart initially. It's all about little children and helping those who maybe cannot help themselves without our help. So thank you again for your support.